is not here nor there, and we have demonstrated that. And the second issue is they say that there was 110 voters error, 110 error in the Form C. By virtue of that, the Form C is not a valid vote. We have acknowledged that error. It's a data entry error in 2 stations in Kilifi and 1 station in West Pokot. It is the error form for the C is attached to the chairman's affidavit of 110. The Form C is a collation of 46,229 polling stations, and there is an error of 110 in which we have explained the data entry. I think that is not something that is material to the Form C for the court to say that a Form C is invalid because of an error which you have acknowledged. Your Ladyship, we also want to confirm to the court, we have done an error report for each and every polling station in the Republic. And this is going to be, and we really are craving for the scrutiny report to bear, and this will bear us out. That the voters, what Kenyans voted on the 9th of August is what was transmitted, and it's what was actually announced by the chairman. The will of the Kenyan people was carried out through and through. And that will be borne on by the scrutiny of those ballot boxes. That will be borne out by the information and the data we have given. And that is really, really important. The other issue I want to actually address is allegations that have been, Your Ladyship, if I could just go to the affidavit of Mother, I mean, this is what I was talking to. I mean, there's an allegation of paragraph 96 of the affidavit of the petitioner that alleges there's a variance of 25,000 between governor and president. The correct position is there's a variance of 900. It's worth noting the county is home to 2 prisons. And this is what the court should, and we can provide the court with, even if the court is inclined to even order us to bring all the original Form 34As and the Cs. We are ready and willing to provide that to the court. Some of these allegations, when you look at it, you really cringe that the allegations that are being made on these numbers, they have no basis. You will actually wonder how will someone write something like that in the petition? We have provided a tally of our the C series for the governor, for the senator, and the women rep. And we're ready to provide that to the court. We have put that in our affidavit. We are ready to provide whatever the courts will require to actually prove some of those numbers that are being banded. And some of these numbers are just meant for awe and shock, because it is very shocking to the court, to the conscience of the court, if you are told there are 25,000 people who walked into the polling stations in Kirinyaga, voted for the presidential candidate and did not vote for anyone else. It's really amazing. I will expect a variance because of the small stray ballots here and there, or maybe the prisons and diaspora, but it will not be 25,000. It's something should be that is explainable. And that is why the petitioners are wrong on the data, they are wrong on the numbers. And I will also demonstrate they are very wrong on even the ICT. I will add on to what Judge Eric Gumbo had also submitted. There are 2 allegations that are being made that the Form 34A, and I want to explain this to the court. So we have 3 audit trails or 3 verification processes for the court. The first I mentioned, it's the EVI, the electronic voter identification. We have given the KIMS return to the court. So the court will look at the KIMS returns and look at the AOL, the tally. The second one is when the Form 34A is being sent, and I've seen a lot of wild allegations being made, and I want to just explain this to the court. At the end of the